Hello everybody and welcome to the Drifter Network. Today we will be hiking Mt.Indefatigable, a little bit of a tongue twister, in Kananaskis, Alberta. If you're doing this hike, you should count on at least 4 to 5 hours to be safe, and it's about 7.5 kilometers and 950 meters of vertical gain. Folks, before we go any further, I need to mention that this trail has been decommissioned since 2005. It's a grizzly bear habitat. There's lots in the area, so be aware. At the end of the day, folks, I believe humans and bears can coexist on the same mountain. So as long as it's not illegal, people are going to keep hiking it. So I saw at least 40 people on the mountain. That's just fair warning in advance. With all that said, it's time to get down to business and start hiking. Nice views up here going out up Mt.Indefatigable, aka Mount Fatty. We got the upper and lower Kananaskis lakes here. I imagine it's going to be windy at the summit. We'll see how we go. Right here it's nice and warm and pretty beautiful. Folks, after roughly a kilometer of hiking, you're going to come to a clean-cut fork and keep left here to go to the summit. If you go right, which we did, it takes you through kind of a valley, a little lake, and a climbing route to get to the top. Although we did take a wrong turn, it was still super beautiful and a cool part of the mountain to explore. Well, according to the map, we're supposed to be able to go up here and scale this ridge over to the weather station. But it looks pretty steep to me. Hard to say. Whew. So we did take the wrong route. Led us to a climbing route. It was way too steep to get up there, so now I'm bushwhacking right up along here. I think I see a route I can get up, and that'll cut a lot of the distance off and having to go all the way back to where the other trail meets. So we're just gonna take it slow. If it's sketchy, we'll turn around, but it's kind of an adventure when you don't have a trail. Evan's heading back to the camper, but I still got lots of the gas in the tank. The day is very young. See some more people up there on the trail, so if I can get up there, then that's what I'm looking to do. Let's give her. Alright, so I'm scaling along here. I'm gonna go up behind that big rock and hopefully onto the ledge and up to the weather station right there. Whew, that was sketch. Got to some slippery spots where I just had to dig the poles in and stand there and figure out a way over. So now we can get back onto this ridge trail, but I don't know if that was a wise decision or not to do that last bit. I felt confident and I could have done a bum slide, worst case scenario, but man, that was sketchy. Once I got back on track, folks, I put the hammer down and made it up to the summit pretty quick. It was a little bit technical at the top, but nothing too scary. Just put in the work and choose your line wisely. There's the true summit right over here. We're gonna hit it. So there's the weather station. We're gonna scale across here, get the true summit. Here we go. Woo. Oh man, we made it. So yeah, that's the one we went to. Came all the way back down, scrambled, and full summit back across the ridge. So feels good to get it done. I knew I had it in me, so part of me wanted to call it quits, but I know I would have been disappointed in myself. No different than going swimming in the cold water, you know? Anytime I chicken out, I just feel guilty. It's like, you know, you could have done that. So I feel good. This is another one off the list. All right, folks, we're freehanding it. Left the gimbal in my pack. Plus it was windy, so it would have screwed the gimbal up anyways. So this summit ridge, you got to be careful. I mean, this is what we're looking at. Death on either side. But at the same time, it's not as sketchy as, well, Lady Mac, I guess I did with snow on it. But yeah, it's not, yeah, just be careful. Man, look at that. What is up? Woo-wee. This is God's country. Alberta is unbelievable. It's got everything. Mountains, prairies, oil, cheapest taxes in the country. You gotta love it. Alrighty folks, it's just me, the drifter, all alone on the top of the mountain. I'm gonna pick up the pace, go catch up with the group that just left. Just finishing my summit brew, not in a big rush. I could probably, I'll turn it on and catch up with them. And yeah, there's been a mother bear cub, so we want to make sure to probably stick in a group just in case. But unreal, this is just exactly what I figured it would be. Breathtaking, scenic, challenging, you know, same thing as most of the mountains, I suppose. Before we head back down, I want to tell you a little bit of the important history about this mountain and some of its surrounding peaks. This mountain is one of 16 battleship peaks located in Kananaskis country, named after World War I battleships from the Battle of Jutland, and unfortunately, Indefatigable was the first one sunk in the battle. Tragically, only the captain and 2 crew members survived out of a total of 1,020 people aboard the ship. Although there weren't any Canadian ships involved in that battle, they named these peaks after the British ships as a sign of respect and solidarity. Screaming down the mountain, and what do I find? Bear poo. Lots of seeds, nuts. Pretty fresh, couple hours old maybe. Yeah, makes sense. People said they saw some bears. So yeah, we'll be watching out for those. Well, folks, one more bit of information for you. This is cow's parsnip. I thought it was hogweed, which is its bigger cousin, but this is a lot smaller. It'll still give you a bad rash/burn that could take weeks to months. So if you see this stuff, don't touch it. If you do, wash it with soapy water or whatever you can as soon as possible. Just like that, I boogied down the hill pretty quick and was ready to cool off with a nice swim. Well, folks, we're back at the parking lot. Beautiful views. The hike is over, but I'm ready for a swim. I don't have my tripod with me, and I don't really feel like building a rock one with all this wind. So I'm just gonna take the camera in with me. Stay tuned. It's just cold water. We're gonna feel great. It's crystal clear, nice blue water. What's not to like? So here we go. Woo. Woo. That's refreshing. Really hits the spot, loosens you up after a nice hike. Got glaciers over there. It's cold, folks, but I'm not scared. I like the cold. Got a few spectators staring at me here, but that's all right. Kind of expected. switch hands here, get the other one wet. Oh, over the camera. Unreal. This place is pretty special. Oh, can't beat it, folks. Yeah, this is drifting, doing things that are different, doing things that are free, doing things that are challenging. You know, cold water always ticks those boxes. Free, check. Challenging, check. Different, check. Yeah, this is a prime drifter activity. Hey, how are you? All right, we're going in. Evan's waiting in the truck, so better go rendezvous and cook up some